Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a fascinating story unfolding in the crypto world, a story of resilience, defiance, and maybe even a little bit of magic. We're talking about XRP and the incredible performance of the US spot XRP ETFs. Now, I know what you might be thinking. The market's been a roller coaster lately, mostly heading downhill. Bitcoin's been struggling, Ethereum's been shaky, and a lot of altcoins are deep in the red. It's been a tough few weeks for crypto investors, no doubt about it. But amidst all this gloom and doom, there's a beacon of light, and it's shining brightly on XRP. Here is the headline that should be grabbing everyone's attention. US spot XRP ETFs have just recorded their 29th consecutive day of net inflows. Let that sink in for a moment. For nearly a full month, through all the market volatility, the price drops, and the negative sentiment, more money has been flowing into these XRP funds than out of them. Every single trading day. This isn't just a small trickle either. The cumulative inflows since their launch have now officially surpassed an astounding $1.15 billion. That's billion with a B. This is a massive deal, and it tells us a few very important things. First, it shows a level of conviction and long-term belief in XRP that is simply undeniable. While the broader market is panicking and selling off, a significant group of investors is looking at XRP and saying, "No, we believe in this. We see the future potential." They are putting their money where their mouth is day after day, regardless of the short-term price action. This is the kind of steady, institutional-level accumulation that can build a very strong foundation for future growth. Think about it. These aren't just retail traders chasing quick profits. These are larger players, funds, and serious investors who are strategically building their positions. So why is this happening? Why is XRP bucking the trend in such a dramatic way? There are a couple of key factors at play here. The most obvious one is the ongoing legal clarity that Ripple has been fighting for and achieving. The summary judgment last year, which declared that programmatic sales of XRP were not securities, was a landmark victory. It removed a huge cloud of uncertainty that had been hanging over XRP for years. While the SEC is still pursuing its case against Ripple for institutional sales, the market has largely interpreted the ruling as a major win for XRP's legitimacy and its future as a digital asset. This legal clarity makes XRP a much more attractive and less risky investment for institutional players compared to many other altcoins that still face regulatory ambiguity. When institutions look for assets to add to their portfolios, they crave clarity and predictability. The legal situation with XRP, while not fully resolved, is far more defined than that of many other cryptocurrencies. This makes it an easier case to make for compliance departments and investment committees. The ETFs provide the perfect, regulated vehicle for these institutions to gain exposure to XRP without having to deal with the complexities of holding the digital asset directly. They can buy shares in a fund listed on a traditional stock exchange, just like they would buy shares of Apple or Microsoft. This convenience and regulatory safety net are absolutely crucial for unlocking institutional capital, and we are seeing the direct results of that right now. Another major factor is the fundamental utility of XRP and the XRP ledger. Let's not forget what XRP was designed for: fast, low-cost, and efficient cross-border payments. The vision of an internet of value, where money can move as quickly and seamlessly as information does today, is more relevant than ever. While other projects are still figuring out their use cases, Ripple has been building real-world partnerships and products for years. Their on-demand liquidity service, now known as Ripple Payments, uses XRP to facilitate international transactions for financial institutions. This isn't just a theoretical concept, it's a working product with actual clients. Investors are likely looking at this underlying utility and seeing a project with a tangible long-term business model that can thrive regardless of market speculation. The performance of these ETFs compared to others is also telling. While we've seen spot Bitcoin ETFs experience significant outflows on many days during this downturn, the XRP ETFs have held strong, This divergence is critical. It suggests that the investor base for XRP ETFs might have a different profile and a different thesis. They aren't just riding the general crypto wave. They have a specific belief in XRP's unique value proposition. They see it as more than just digital gold. They see it as the backbone of a future financial system. This conviction is what's driving this relentless streak of inflows. They are buying the dip, accumulating shares at what they perceive to be a discount, with a long-term time horizon. Let's talk about what this means for the future. This $1.15 billion in inflows is not just a number on a screen. It represents a significant amount of XRP being taken off the open market and held within these funds. Basic economics of supply and demand tells us that when a significant portion of an asset's supply is locked away and demand remains constant or increases, the price is likely to face upward pressure. While the current market-wide fear is suppressing prices across the board, this underlying accumulation is building a launchpad. When the market sentiment eventually turns positive, and it always does, XRP could be in a prime position to outperform. The fuel for the rocket is being loaded right now, day by day, inflow by inflow. Furthermore, this success could create a snowball effect. The consistent inflows and the resilience of the XRP ETFs will not go unnoticed. Other institutional investors who may have been on the sidelines, hesitant to enter the crypto space, will see this as a sign of strength and stability. Success breeds success. The strong performance of these ETFs could encourage even more institutions to take a closer look at XRP, potentially leading to even larger inflows in the future. It could also put pressure on regulators and exchanges in other jurisdictions to approve similar XRP-based products, further expanding its accessibility and legitimacy on a global scale. It's also a powerful narrative for the XRP community, the famous XRP army. For years, they have weathered storms, fought FUD, and held on to their belief in the project's vision. This is a moment of pure validation. It proves they weren't just shouting into the void. Their belief is now being mirrored by institutional capital, and the data is there for everyone to see. This kind of positive feedback loop can strengthen community resolve and attract new retail investors who are drawn to projects with strong fundamentals and clear momentum. So, to wrap things up, what we are witnessing with the US spot XRP ETFs is truly remarkable. In the face of a brutal market downturn, these funds have become a symbol of defiance and conviction. The 29-day inflow streak and the $1.15 billion accumulated are not just impressive statistics. They are a testament to the growing belief in XRP's legal clarity, its real-world utility, and its long-term potential. While the rest of the market is focused on fear and short-term price movements, a quiet, powerful accumulation is happening. This is a story you need to be watching closely. This isn't just about weathering the storm. It's about building the foundation for the next sunny day. When the market tide turns, don't be surprised to see XRP leading the charge. What do you all think? Are you as amazed by these numbers as I am? What do you believe is the main driver behind this incredible inflow streak? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I read every single one. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay safe and invest wisely.